Yo, hey guys, Martin here. So, I'm coming right now. Just came back from Sofia, Bulgaria earlier today, actually just a few hours ago, and I wish I could have shot this video there, but unfortunately I ran out of time just pulling it around. So yeah, I wanted to take a few minutes to just talk about the experience of being there. And if you don't already know, I was there for the event called Infinite Man Summit, which was primarily arranged by Sasha Dating Systems, the guy in charge you may know as Sasha Dating. So that was very interesting. Just 3 days of intense hours of seminaring, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. All just was fucking gone. 8-10 hours of seminar a day, including a few breaks, of course, but like 2 breaks a day. It was intense. It was really heavy. In fact, so heavy that by the 3rd day, on Sunday, I left early. I left around 1 o'clock. Bear in mind the seminar starts at 10. So I was there for 3 hours, and I was just like, okay, nope. Like I couldn't have any more. My mind was just clogged. So had a bit of an information overload. So that was interesting. But yeah, other than that, amazing event. Met some amazing people there, which was just fantastic. It's so awesome being surrounded with people that just you highly resonate with. They share your message, your passion, your enthusiasm, how proactive you are. You just want to get shit done, whether that be dating, business, whatever. So yeah, the seminar in itself was great. Touching on topics from everything to inner game, beliefs, setting up a world in which you kind of have value, all the way to physical fitness, tips and tricks for strengthening your joints and ligaments, just like small details. Surprisingly, considering who arranged the event, there's not a lot of stuff in terms of dating and that niche going on. We did touch on a lot of spirituality as well, actually, which was surprisingly awesome. I buy a lot of it, and some of it didn't really sit with me. Some of it I couldn't really resonate with, but that's what that is. I'll take what I can use, and I'll discard what I can't use. And then, of course, there's all the business stuff, which is just like strikes my heart. It's pretty amazing, pretty good stuff. Very, very intelligent coaches there. In fact, they had like this Q&A session of a couple of hours where I was allowed on stage to ask the pressing questions about where I currently am in the business. I started with a friend of mine, Growth Through Media, which is an online marketing agency, and we've been struggling with how to strike that balance between, like, so you have a price and you know what you're worth, and kind of are you willing to compromise and lower that price in order to grab your first few customers and start building some social proof and authority and everything. And so I got a lot of help in figuring out how we do that, and essentially the answer is like, don't compromise, take fucking money from everyone. In a good way, obviously deliver quality service and then charge accordingly, simple as that. So that was really nice. Due to the event being so intense and the fact that I got there on Thursday evening, we went out for like dinner, then sleep, and then there's like event, sleep, event, sleep, event, sleep. So I didn't really get to experience the city that much, but given I left early on Sunday, I did get to grab some lunch and get a little bit closer contact with a lot of the beautiful women from Sofia. If actually that's not entirely true, I did go out with one wing of mine on Saturday night, which was really, really fun. Apparently all of the clubs in Sofia are premium high-end clubs, which is, they were good though, they were really, really good, so that was amazing. Yeah, like the currency down there is not really worth a whole lot, so basically you're just getting everything for nothing. And that's in itself a pretty big plus. So yeah, you can afford going to high-end clubs, meeting high-end women, and just having a good time there. So I actually just wanted, since this is a primarily pickup video, I want to take just 1 minute out and talk about a set I had. So actually, I don't care. I know what went wrong. I know what I took from that. So doesn't really matter. So something else that was really a surprise to me is how socially conditioned we actually are. In fact, just me walking here, talking to the fucking camera, not only is it a little bit off, but I'm also having a tough time doing it because it's a little bit off. Like, how weird is that? So the best example of this is probably, also by the way, I didn't come up with all of this, I'm just more or less copying Sasha Dating, or I think his name is Alex something. So yeah, like, that's the source if you want to go there. But basically, we are so socially conditioned. And the best example was like, have you ever had that feeling inside of you where you just like feel like screaming out of joy or sadness or whatever, just like having an intense feeling, just like letting it fucking out, right? Even here I can do it. And you suppress that feeling, that social conditioning. And how do you know that? How do we know that? Like, well, think about it. So do you actually know anyone that's just like fully expressive all the time? Like, they're always fully expressing themselves? My bet is yes and no. And the no part is, no, most adults don't do that. No adults, actually I will go as far as saying no adults do that. Like, nobody is fully expressive all the time. Sure, if you do pick up and you learn to like break through of social conditioning and you kind of like punch through that glass wall, you can do a lot better, you can do a lot more, and you'll be able to, at least if you're warmed up, or at least on occasion, you'll be able to just completely disregard that, but not likely all the time. So who does it all the time though? Kids. Little kids, they're fucking, painting on the wall, they're like fucking pissing wherever they want to, they cry and scream and whatever. Like, kids are just expression in its purest form. That's actually pretty fantastic, and it also goes to show how much of an impact social conditioning actually have, because we are that free by nature. It's fucking nature. We are that free, but then life happens, shit happens, suddenly it's just gone. We're not free anymore. So that's definitely something that's worth noting. So yeah, all in all, I have definitely learned a lot going out. I was in Sofia for 5 days, so going out for a couple of days, definitely going out and day gaming for 2 or 3 days, 2.5 days. So that was amazing. Even got in a car accident on the way to the airport when heading home. That was kind of crazy, but essentially we were in a cab riding to the airport. It's only like a 10-15 minute ride, and some dude just fucking rammed the cab from behind, and they barely speak any English there, so we were like super confused, like, did you order a new cab, or what's going on? He's like, yeah, da. We're like, okay, and we're waiting, and suddenly he comes and he points at me, he's like, taxi me. And Taxi Me is the app for ordering taxi there, so it's like, oh, okay, you didn't order a new cab. Well, you should have just said, motherfucker, but that's how that flies. But yeah, all in all, fantastic event. Really met some fucking amazing people, and if you guys are watching, love goes out to you. It's just such a pleasure and an honor, truly, to meet so many people just like resonating on a higher level and just being completely free of all that low vibrations fucking shit where you're just like wandering about shit that doesn't matter. None of that happened that weekend. It was like all high level intellectual shit, and that was awesome. Couldn't be happier. So yeah, anyway, stay tuned for more content. Like and subscribe and whatnot if you enjoyed this, and I'll see you guys around. Thanks for watching. Bye.